G'day, John Canny here again. Today we're going to have a look at my Stone Stomper. I'll tell you whether it's any good, how it works, and how to fit it. I just want to say, like everything else, I bought this with my own money, got no connection with anyone at Stone Stomper. In fact, I've never even spoken to anyone at Stone Stomper. So I'll let you know where I think, good and bad. Okay, let's get started. If you don't know what a Stone Stomper is, use that to protect the van and the car from stones, particularly when we're travelling on unmade roads. Now, as you can see, I keep all this already on the tow bar and just ready to pop in like this, rather than taking all of this off my tow bar to drive around normally. Just take this off here, see what we've got here. So we've got these sleeves, which I must say wasn't too happy about. I had to pay extra $60 just to get those little bits of canvas. Take the other one off, and we've got these canvas flat. Oh, still got the dust from the last trip on them. They pop down, and they're a bit of a stone guard for a start. So that's where we're going with those. Now, the next bit we've got to do is just give you a look at. I fitted this myself. So I've just got these little brackets on here. Now I've fitted this. This is fitted onto a Sierra, AOR Sierra, Australian-made camper trailer off-road job, and I fitted those brackets on there. I just used one of these screws already, or little bolts. Bought another stainless steel one to match and drilled another hole, and they fit perfectly. So these things are made to fit. You ring up. You can't talk to anyone at Stone Stomper, but that doesn't matter. You get great service anyway. Put that off. You get they send you an email with the details on how to give them measurements, and you get this thing here, which is, as you can see, looks a bit rough, but fold it out, and let's just pop that over there and have a look. Okay, so we roll this little number out, set it across underneath, simply across like that. And all we need to do to fit this is simply hook these little T-bolts, T-brackets we've got here onto here, like so. One round the other side. Now, this whole thing is pretty basic and just a common sense device. One of the things they do say about those little D-shackles, tighten them up with a pair of pliers and make sure they don't come undone. I actually keep a little bit of stainless steel wire here, which I break off a piece and just wire them on, because over some rough roads I'm worried about them coming off. So that's pretty simple work. Now, what else we've got in here is some rubber bungee cord in these. So all we need to do with this is, firstly, the one cord that's here goes around there. Clips on the other side. And then these here just simply clip on here. Very easy. Sure. Great. Final one there. Now I'll just pop around, put the one on the other side. Okay, so we put the others on. That one goes on there. So that's it. Pretty easy to install. It's a very simple principle. There's nothing sophisticated about this at all. Okay, but it seems to work really well. Now I've taken this on 4,500 kilometers of really dry, rough, unmade road, and it works. Okay, now these bungee cords being rubberized mean that when you turn the vehicle they just stretch this way or stretch that way. Just sits under there like that. It's made of substantial material, and as you can see, this car has not got one stone chip on the back of it at all. Nothing there. This is just washed since I came back from that trip. And the back of the van, it doesn't have one of those, you know, ugly stone guard things on it there, but there's no damage whatsoever, except you'll see on the side here there's a little bit of stone damage just here, where obviously stones have come up outside the Stone Stomper protection, but it's done a really good job. The issue I wanted to mention to you about it, as you can see here I am ready to go. Those observant people will note that this is not locked in yet. That's okay, it's not properly down. But what I can't see is my chains and connections. And as it turns out in this case, I haven't hooked either of them up. So the chains aren't hooked up, or the electricals aren't hooked up either. So it can be very easy to miss that because it's not obvious to you when you have a look. So you're in a rush and you've hooked up your van or your caravan or whatever. You need to make sure that you check really carefully for that. It's got this bit of reinforcing under there, which I think was an extra, to be honest. So the whole thing cost about 750, 800 Australian dollars, which is pretty good. As I said, I had to pay an extra $60 for these little bits of canvas to go over those when I roll them up, which I was a bit kind of annoyed about, and I did pay a little bit extra, 30 bucks or something, to get that extra reinforcement over there. But as I say, it has protected the majority of the back of the van, and it's certainly protected my car. Nothing's come up and broken any windows or chipped the back of the car. Now, apart from that bit on the side, you can see here, if I just have a quick look at the hubs, these were black on it when we went out on our trip, so there's a fair few stones been flying around that's taken all the paint off those. So I'm pretty pleased with this thing. It's easy to use, easy to put on. I just fold it up and put it away in the back of the van here, or the front of the van. What I do is I do leave all this contraption set on that tow bar tongue, so I just take the whole lot off and I've got a separate tongue, rather than undoing everything from the ball and taking the fitting off. So that's it. Yeah, look, I reckon this is a pretty good thing. Okay, well, if that was helpful, that's great. I've had success with it, as I said, but if you have not had success with it, can you let me know in the comments? Or if you have had success with it and you agree with me, also let me know. So if you subscribe to this channel, I'll know that it's worth making some more videos about things that I've actually purchased with my own money and used. Okay, thanks very much for watching.